The title is basically Hoyoverse has government backing to develop Genshin the Honkai into an animated film franchise. So I'm going to assume that it's a Chinese government, right? Chinese government is the one that's helping them. So why would Chinese government help Hoyoverse into making an anime? Like, what's the benefit for them, right? Maybe there's a benefit like there's a signed agreement or something that they have to help the government in some sort of way. Okay, so let's have a look then. Here's the complete news on the Hoyoverse and Genshin the Honkai Star Rail or Honkai Impactor's animated film outlook. Just a future outlook, nothing confirmed as of now yet. TLDR key takeaway: if you don't want to read the whole thing, Hoyoverse has Shanghai City and parties backing to develop both Genshina and Honkai into animated films, maybe even several films in the future. But Genshin, as far as I know, already has an anime, and that is not backed up by... It's not by CCP, right? It's not by Chinese or anything. It's by what's the name of the studio again? I keep forgetting. Ufotable, right? Genshin anime is by Ufotable, and that has nothing to do with the government or anything. Maybe the government is funding it, the project. Maybe the government is helping to pay for it. I'm not too sure. But why would the government need to help fund already a big and massive company, right? So I'm sure there's something going on, like they are giving something in return, right? Obviously, because it will make sense for if there's any company that needs money, Hoyoverse will be the last company that needs it, right? Clearly they have plenty of it. They probably don't need the government's help in funding anything. The truth is, but I do think that there's more to it than this, right? Let's see then. The whole article. The CPC branch of the film department of the Shanghai Municipal Party Committee's publicity department conducts field researchers on the 3-year action plan for Shanghai Film City project. So 3-year action plan for the Shanghai Film City project, and that's going to be for the Genshin and Honkai Star Rail stuff, I guess. Article posted on the WeChat account. Okay. Translated and paraphrased. So the main character of this article: in China, many important administrative officers have a parallel party office, a counterpart. In this case, it's a pretty important group that matters to Hoyoverse, Shanghai's film department's party branch office, with support from the network publishing office and printing and distribution office. The project they are working on, a 3-year plan to turn Shanghai into a city of film. This is not talking about building a Disneyland-like theme park in Shanghai. This is talking about making Shanghai a central hub for modern filmmaking. So basically, it's like making it's like Hollywood, right? For the America. So this is like Shanghai for China. They're trying to make Shanghai into a place like where they make films. It's a central hub for modern filmmaking. Okay. In order to achieve this, the office is conducting field researches and talking with major film companies, gaming companies, special effect companies within the filmmaking industry. They are located in Shanghai. I see. Okay, I see where they are going with. It's more like they want to push Hoyoverse to be the first one to do this, to try to revolutionize the filmmaking industry. That people or companies they are located in Shanghai. I would assume that most of the companies are located there, but I guess there are some that are not, right? The office talked with Paper Games. Oh, Paper Games is I know is their subsidiary company. So yeah, Shining Nikki, right? Shining Nikki, TJ Sports company jointly made by Tencent and Riot. They promotes esports. IMAX China, MiHoYo, Hoyoverse, and 20 other companies. So on April 3rd, focusing on the important topic of promoting the high quality transformation of IP. But in China, it also means an iconic concept from a brand. Batman would be an IP. Honkai is an IP into a film and television. All party members of the party branch of the Shanghai Film Department visited the headquarters of MiHoYo, located in Shanghai, to conduct research, inspect, and learn about the use of game technology in the field of film and explore new paths for the development of film plus games. So I guess there are things to be learned from from the movie industry to the game industry. Like, it is sort of like correlated in a certain way, right? So there's going to be that as well. The branch visited Hoyoverse's motion capture laboratory and learned about innovative technologies such as real-time motion capture and digitization, as well as 3D digital character model animation production. Yeah, Hoyoverse does have very advanced of these things. So definitely if there's anything that it could like, extract from them, it could be those, which is good, as a high-tech technology in the field of game production. Refined motion capture technology can capture and present movements, postures, and expressions, opening a new door for film creation. Subsequently, the branch held a symposium with Hoyoverse, focusing on introducing the goals and key tasks of building Shanghai into a city of films over the next 3 years. Wow, 3 years. So what is this? Staff from MiHoYo expressed that they will earnestly study the 3-year action plan for Shanghai City of Film project and promote the transformation of the company's 2 original hot-selling game IPs, which is Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail for now, or Honkai in general. Honkai and Genshin Impact are 2 different IPs. Yup. In conjunction with the advancement of the 3-year action plan, the film department will, starting from the needs of a game company, help Hoyoverse better participate in making Shanghai into a hub for film creation. It is their hope that more gamers and players will also become film audiences in the future. Yeah, I'm not too sure about it. Nowadays it's very different, right? I think movies nowadays are perceived differently compared to back then. I think more people are... There are definitely more people that play games nowadays compared to last time. Games have like evolved into more mainstream compared to like 10 or 20 years ago, especially with everyone that owns smartphone nowadays. But movies, I'm not sure, right? It does depend. It's still going to be something that Netflix is doing well, decent, but not everyone has it. And it's not like entirely free as well. The contract was terminated with Ufotable. Wait, really? Why? Contract terminated. I don't know any of this stuff from Hoyoverse, is it? I don't see the Dawei or any of the CEO. I would know them if they are there. Some of the biggest gachas on the market currently are supported by the government. Outside of Genshin, Uma Musume is supported by the Japanese Racing Association, which is a company ran by the Japanese government. Uma Musume is not supported by the Japanese Racing Association. It is simply a case for the JRA paying Uma Musume to use it in its horse racing promotion under a general collaboration scheme. In the past, the JRA has also collaborated with FGO, Gundam, Evangelion, and Kemono Friends, far from being supported by the horse racing industry. Uma Musume pays the managers of racehorses to use the names of real racehorses. I hope the writing gets some work. Something Azulin and Snowbreak will never get. Now I know why story is making for kid. Say story bad, downvote classic Hoyo sub. Imagine crying about downvotes. Why are they holding a USSR flag? minus 64 for asking a question. Never ask a question. Minus 64, asking why they hold a flag. Minus 64, right? Never ask stupid questions, alright? Yeah, the CCP is getting further and further. Minus 77. I skip anime with Chinese audio. Minus 89. Not fun in my country that flag is used by terrorists. Minus 101. I heard rumors that Ufotable didn't want to animate Genshin because of writer issues. Minus 72. A million profit company and government helped to make animation. Minus 86. There's a lot of minus. Holy. Hoyo needs to go back and develop Genshin for Switch 2. Minus 53. Never say bad stuff about Hoyo, guys. You're gonna get minus. Why? What do you even take Hoyo for, alright?